The first stop on the Israel coast tour is the ruins of Caesarea Maritima. These ruins were originally built by King Herod in 25 BC. Along the coast, you can still see the remains of King Herod's palace built out into the sea, where the mosaic floor and the pool are still visible. In Roman times, Caesarea had a population of 125,000 people, and the site has many different structures to explore. The age of the site is apparent when you look at the rocks and see the signs of erosions on the various carvings. One of the key sites is the circus that held up to 5,000 spectators that would watch various games like chariot races or gladiator matches. This is also the site where the only record of Pontius Pilate was discovered, validating the biblical account that Pontius Pilate was in power at the time and who condemned Jesus to death. Overall, the most impressive structure on the site is the theater, which is still in operation today, and it's considered a prestigious venue for artists to perform at. Close by, there's still the remains of a large aqueduct, a key part of Roman society, which brings water from Mt Carmel 10 kilometers away. Leaving Caesarea, we drove to the Baha'i Gardens in Haifa, a beautiful terraced garden complex for the Baha'i religion, a sacred place where the Bab is entombed. These stunning gardens were so tranquil and the view was breathtaking, and you can see the city of Haifa spreading out before you. After a stop at the gardens, we drove and stopped at a souvenir shop called David Miro's Art Design. David Miro, a local artist, focuses on copper metalwork and makes beautifully ornate plates and different souvenirs. We even got a demonstration from his son making a new piece. The next city is Acre, or Akko as it was historically known. This city is one of the oldest continuously habited areas within the region, and has a history dating back to Roman times, including Crusaders in the 12th century and Ottomans in the 18th century. Even the buildings themselves are a testament to this layered history, where, for example, the Citadel of Acre is an Ottoman building from the 19th century, and below it is the Knights' Halls, a Crusader fort from dating back to the 12th century. And below that, the Templar's Tunnels, areas used for moving amongst the city underneath the ground. When the Knights' Halls were originally rediscovered, they were full of sand, and the excavation took years to remove all the sand from the area, uncovering all of the structures below. Exploring the structures, you get a sense for what it must have felt like during the Crusader times, where people used these fortifications as a safe haven. But even the best safe havens required a way out, and a labyrinth of tunnels run beneath the buildings, connecting the citadel all the way to the coast, providing escape if necessary, or even to secret goods between merchant ships and waiting people inside the city. And the last stop on the tour is Rosh HaNikra, the northern coast of Israel on the Lebanese border. To access the site, you take a short gondola down the limestone cliffs to the site below. The limestone cliffs and the ocean are the two key components which forge the grottoes. The grottoes themselves were made by waves crashing up against the shore over and over and over, and slowly eroded the limestone cliffs away, letting the seawater move deep into the cliff face. The aquamarine water and the white limestone rock, all lit up by a small beam of light coming through the entranceways, creates a beautiful, picturesque view unique to the area. And as you continue to wander through the caves, you see a few more views of the grottoes, each one more beautiful than the last, and finally emerging to see the limestone cliffs and the sun setting into the ocean in front of you, the perfect end to a remarkable day.